This is the port of Augusta in Sicily. Just a quick boat ride out and you can already see the San Giorgio. This Italian Navy ship is actually the operations center for the humanitarian mission called Mare Nostrum. With a bit less pomp than we expected, we enter the belly of the 130-meter-long landing craft. At the helm is Captain Aldo Dolfini. The San Giorgio's course is in the direction of Libya, a distance of 220 nautical miles, or about a 14-hour trip. Commander Dolfini has been doing this commute between Sicily and North Africa for the humanitarian mission for weeks now.
We've rescued about 8,300 refugees. That's the size of a small town. These are people who might never have been out to sea, and they're scared and confused. When I look into the eyes of the children, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Altogether, the Italian Navy has outfitted 5 vessels for Operation Mare Nostrum. They patrol a huge expanse of the Mediterranean.
This is Italian warship 988.
They contact other vessels in the area to see if they've spotted any other refugees trying to make it across on boats.
Some boats look like cauliflower. On the bottom there's a boat with a little hull with heads and bodies sticking out on top. And any one of them could easily fall overboard at any time. If there are heavy seas, the boat could easily capsize.
Behind the bridge is the operations center of Mission Mare Nostrum. This is where Massimo Vianello is in command. He's in charge of Italian vessels operating between Sicily, Tunisia, and the Libyan coast. We're heading for the oil and gas platforms about 60 sea miles from the Libyan coast.
These offshore sites near Tripoli and Zuwara are ideal landmarks for refugee boats, even without any navigation instruments. From there, they just have to continue straight towards Lampedusa and Italy.
It's easy work for the smugglers from Libya with their human cargo, and it's gotten even easier with the Italian Navy intercepting their ships even before they've reached the halfway point. There's a boat near the first gas platform. The Italians tow it across since the boat's engine has broken down and it's out of fuel. According to international maritime law, the refugees have the right to be rescued. Another boat has been sighted from the deck. The people are being carefully transferred off this dangerously overcrowded vessel. Women and children first. The people on the San Giorgio receive the refugees. The elderly are exhausted. Most of the refugees are from Syria, and they're very relieved. This couple comes from war-torn Damascus. They paid $15,000 for their trip via Turkey, then for the plane to Algeria, and then further on to Libya.
This is the 3rd time I'm going. This is the same way. 3rd time.
Yeah? The 3rd time?
3rd time. Going, and someone catch from Libya, and they come back. I don't know, from government, they take us. Someone take us and take our money. Everyone have $2,000, $3,000. They take all, with mobile.
And then you go back in some...
No, we call our family from Sweden. I am from my family from Sweden. I said, please transfer money.
Police check the refugees' passports before they even get ashore. It's a tense moment since they don't really want to stay in Italy. If their fingerprints are taken, it would make it impossible for them to apply as refugees in another EU country.
If your family going in Sweden and you fingerprint in Italy, so this is a problem. I have to stay, because if I go to Sweden, they will finger me, my fingerprint, they will discover I already put my finger in Italy. So they will come back to me.
Authorities at the United Nations in Rome are aware of the situation. The Italians often don't register refugees from Eritrea and Syria, turning a blind eye to EU immigration laws.
The people who come here already know they can refuse or should refuse to be fingerprinted. Otherwise, they would be stuck in Italy, not be able to travel elsewhere in Europe. And if they do, they'll be sent back to Italy. Mainly the Syrians and the Eritreans make use of this loophole regularly, and they make up half of all of Italy's boat people.
For cases like Muhammad's, refugee organizations are demanding new rules. For instance, if a refugee has relatives in Europe, that person should have the right to temporary asylum. That would also relieve the Italians, who are currently playing host to tens of thousands of refugees. Until things change, the San Giorgio will continue patrols and keep picking up boat people. Just like Muhammad and his family, most of them want to move on to Northern Europe, legally or illegally.